The annual entrance exam for the Officers' Academy has just begun. By means of this exam, anyone can become an officer in the Royal Army. Anyone with excellent exam scores, that is. The process is completely blind to race, sex, or class. The score is all that matters. This particular exam is being attempted by Wayne Cruz, a boy with high hopes for the future.
Excuse me.
Come in. So then, Wayne, did you fare well on the written exam?
I am confident I did well.
Yes. Well then, I look forward to seeing the results. Here, I have something to aid you. It's a ring. Try it on. These are difficult times, Wayne. We stand at the brink of war. No one is safe. We all must arm ourselves. That ring is your first step.
So, you can use the power of the ring.
What is this?
It's a ring weapon. Our royal scientists have spent countless hours seeking to unlock the ancient secrets these contain. As you have seen, the ring converts the power of your mind into a physical weapon with special capabilities. Our knowledge of these magnificent artifacts is not complete, and not everyone has success with them yet. But you seem to have a good start. Use it well.
Thank you, sir.
Well, enough of that. I suppose we should begin the interview portion of your entrance examination. What quality is most important in a commander?
That sounds reasonable enough.
Tell me, how would you deal with a surprise attack?
That sounds reasonable enough.
How do you feel about heading to the front lines?
That sounds reasonable enough.
Now tell me, why do you wish to enroll at this academy?
Well, good luck to you.
In what area do you feel you're lacking?
That makes sense. I shall bear your response in mind.
We're almost finished. Just a few more questions regarding your state of mind. Which element protects you?
Really?
What is your favorite gemstone? I see. It is now time for your practical skills exam. Proceed to the training hall for equipment. This exam will test the skill of you and a partner in a battle situation. The results will be detailed in a report to me. This is important, so do your best.
Yes, sir.
Cruz. Wayne Cruz. Wait, Cruz? I wonder if he's related to the Zauer family. If that is the case, trouble almost certainly lies ahead. Bah, it couldn't be. I need to stop thinking so much.
I apologize for being late. You must be my partner, Wayne Cruz. My name is Maximilian Schneider.
Your reputation precedes you. I'm honored to be your partner. And please, call me Wayne. This practical skills exam should be a breeze with you at my side, Maximilian.
Suffice to say, I hope to live up to your expectations. Being a ringmaster is not always predictable. By the way, I hear you're a ringmaster as well. They say we're the only two enrolled this year. Oh, and Maximilian sounds so stuffy. Just call me Max.
That's a bit surprising. I didn't know there were any ringmasters enrolled besides me. In fact, I didn't even know I was a ringmaster until the ring changed. When you first took the ring, did you get a scythe as well?
I'm afraid not. The weapon produced depends on the ringmaster. In my case, it was a sword. But enough of that. The exam is about to begin. Do you know the rules? All right, then I will tell you what I know. In this exam, a team of 2 fight against a number of other teams. The team that has at least one survivor at the end wins the melee. For the purpose of this exam, it is more important how you fight than if you win or lose. Of course, if we can win and look good doing it, that would be the best course to follow. We've only just met, but I wonder if I might ask you a few questions. Is that all right? Why do you wish to enter the Officers' Academy?
Well, I'll tell you, but you have to promise not to laugh. I wish to become an Imperial Knight.
Well, that's quite a goal. Not many are even considered to guard the monarchy. It's a great honor to be chosen. I can see why you would want that assignment. Just one Imperial Knight is said to be the equivalent of 100 soldiers. King Richard, Lord Ernest Lyle, and Lord Kinchin Reeves are the current Imperial Knights. You seek to be the 4th, then?
Yes, I know that it will be a difficult road, but I'm seeking to improve my scholastic knowledge, battle skills, and social skills so I can be chosen. I know it will not be easy, but I must try.
Well then, I cheer your raw ambition and wish you the best.
Well, you know my goal now. What about you?
Now it's your turn not to laugh. I am something of a pacifist, believe it or not. I have no taste for killing, so I seek to learn how to prevent conflicts from beginning. To achieve my goal, I have to learn about the military from the inside out. That is why I find myself here. Well, it appears that this is it. Do you need battle advice? You don't have magic ability yet, so I'll just summarize basic attack techniques. There are 6 choices, but I'll cover just the 2 that relate to basic attacks. When the command window appears, select an action to carry out in battle. Choose either attack or move. Next, choose a target. When attack is selected, choose what to attack. When move is selected, choose where to go. Try these techniques and observe the results. You're definitely ready. Let's see how you do when put to the test.
I pity you! You can't win! I'm exhausted.
Ring weapons are much more difficult to wield than regular weapons. I've heard it's normal to be tired after using them. Well, now that the practical skills exam is over, we should return to the examination hall.
Wayne, I heard that you passed the exam with excellent marks. I look forward to your future endeavors. Here are the results of your exam. Study them and use the information to improve your performance in the future.
Congratulations, Wayne Cruz. You are on your way to becoming one of us now. Take pride in your accomplishment, for few achieve this in a lifetime.
Imperial Knight Reeves, it is such an honor to have you evaluate my test results.
Don't strain yourself on such formality, or you shall have no strength left for the battlefield.
Sorry, Lord Reeves? It's just that it's been a dream of mine to be an Imperial Knight like you for so long.
Nothing more needs to be said. I understand what you're trying to say, and I am honored. If you continue your dedication to excellence, perhaps you shall be a role model for others one day.
Thank you, sir.
And thus began life in the Officers' Academy for Wayne Cruz. Shortly after Wayne was accepted into the Officers' Academy, war broke out between Bernstein and the neighboring kingdom of Rolandia. The war began as a small skirmish during the coronation of King Richard of Bernstein, and escalated into a bloody, full-scale war that involved the surrounding kingdoms as well. Pressed into service under the most trying circumstances possible, many cadets in the Officers' Academy lost their young lives in this trial by fire. In the course of this conflict, the focus changed suddenly when a third foe, more deadly than all the kingdoms combined, reared its fearsome head in the fray and threatened to wipe out humanity itself. The war had taken its toll on every kingdom without exception. In Bernstein Kingdom, nearly all the Officers' Academy cadets that enrolled with Wayne were slain in the course of the conflict. As for Wayne and Maximilian, the day finally came for their final exam, assignment to the forefront of the battle for humanity's survival.
Excuse me. Wayne Cruz reporting.
Maximilian Schneider reporting.
Well, the duty post for the next party has been decided. We have assigned you to protect the citizens of Starkburg from the enemy's threat. Logan is a superior officer at Starkburg. Report to him at once.
Yes, sir.
Understood, sir.
The fact that we must integrate your final examinations into actual combat situations is unfortunate, but there is no choice. The large number of officer candidates who enrolled in this academy with you has been reduced to a mere handful. I pray that you fare better than those that have come before you.
Commander, I'm well aware that these are difficult times. However, I look upon this as a challenge. It is times such as these that test the true ability of a warrior.
That is an admirable attitude. You leave at once. Good luck to the both of you.
Wayne,
yes, Max?
you were saying that the next step for you after becoming a knight is to become an Imperial Knight, correct?
Yes.
Then I shall yield to your judgment in battle from here forward.
What? Why?
An Imperial Knight must have the ability to direct subordinates effectively. I am volunteering as a test subordinate so you can practice.
What about you then? If you are to be an officer, you must have the very same skill.
No, I won't. After I become a knight, I plan to leave the military.
Are you serious? What do you plan to do then?
My goal remains the same, to learn the mechanics of war so that I can prevent it from breaking out in the first place. Just as soldiers are needed once war breaks out, I feel there is a greater need for those who can prevent war from even beginning. Don't you agree?
That seems reasonable enough, but...
So, once I have completed my training here, I shall move into the world of politics and diplomacy to make my mark on this world. It is there that I feel I can work for the greatest good.
I admire your resolve. I just think that, despite what you've explained, it seems strange that you would begin that course as part of the military machine.
I promised my father long ago that I would become a knight. Once I have fulfilled that oath, I shall pursue the course I know is my destiny. It seems contradictory, but it becomes ever more clear to me that in life, few things of worth exist without contradiction.
Well, I wish you the best then. You certainly have my support.
And you have mine as well, Wayne. So then, shall we proceed to our final exam at Starkburg? Maximilian Schneider reporting for duty, sir.
Wayne Cruz reporting for duty as well, sir.
Glad to have you both here. Let me explain how our forces are organized to protect the city before I send you out. We have 200 soldiers here, including a small party from the 17th Squadron, as well as representatives from the 18th Squadron. We also have 2 mercenaries working with us. Defending Starkburg with a force of only 200 is a daunting task, but we have no choice. If we fail, tens of thousands will perish. All available soldiers have been divided into smaller parties and deployed around the city. I will keep you here with me to defend the West Gate.
I'm ready, sir.
Before we move, let me introduce you to the head of the mercenary group that is cooperating with us in this endeavor. Wolfgang!
So, who do we have here?
I am Maximilian Schneider, a cadet in the Officers' Academy.
Good to meet you.
And I'm Wayne Cruz, a fellow cadet. Is something wrong?
Nah, I'm just sizing you up. When you're a mercenary, you need to know exactly what kind of people you're dealing with. You're good at what you do, but are unskilled ringmasters who have difficulties enduring long battles.
You discerned that just by our appearance?
When you've been out here as long as I have, you just know certain things. They didn't make me the leader of the Granzenstrom mercenaries because of my looks. Reading your allies and enemies is a skill you've got to learn fast as a mercenary, or you're dead meat. Judging someone becomes second nature the more you do it. Just look at the wear on armor or where an opponent's muscles are built up.
Boss, we got big trouble! They're coming!
Guess that means it's party time. Time to go.
Right!
What's a child doing out in that field alone?
This is not good. Wayne! Maximilian! Rescue that child!
At once, sir.
At once, sir.
As you know, this assignment is the makeshift final exam for the Officers' Academy. All knights are sworn to protect the subjects of the kingdom. Therefore, you are not allowed any casualties in this encounter. Fight well.
My magic is far superior to your intellect.
Pray your demise is quick.
Hans! Hans! The monsters! They're coming!
Look, kiddo, you're not gonna make me less mad with that stupid story. Where have you been?
No! No! They're really out there! Get inside, quickly!
It appears that someone else is already inside.
I guess we'll have to protect them all. Witness my fury!
Ah!
The house is being attacked from the rear.
It appears there is only one option left. Everybody, head into town. Right!
Pray your demise is quick. Pray your demise is quick. Justice will prevail.
It's not a pity that you must die.
Justice will prevail.
If it's a fight you want, it's a fight you've got. You ugly piece of...
You performed admirably in the battle. This is only the most recent in a series of Jung attacks from the west. It's quite disturbing. I would like you to take charge of the investigation as to why they are attacking.
As you wish, sir.
Wow! You guys were amazing! Pow! Shing! Bap! You sure showed those monsters who's boss! I think that's the coolest thing I've ever seen!
We're just happy you survived uninjured.
Yeah, enough talking about me. I heard what that knight said. You're gonna fight more monsters. Can I come?
That is out of the question. It's far too dangerous.
No! Come on, take me with you, please!
Like Max said, it's just too dangerous.
Oh, you're no fun.
I want you to find out more about this Wayne. Go ask around. See what you can dig up.
But
Just do it.
Sure thing, boss.
If he is of the Cruz family.
strange. Who would have imagined ruins like this would have been here?
I didn't know about them either. My father loves these kind of places.
Your father?
Yeah. He's a treasure hunter of sorts. He goes into ruins. The more dangerous, the better. And brings back all sorts of valuable things. I grew up listening to his fantastic treasure hunting stories.
Well then, once our duty ends, you'll have a fantastic story to tell him for once. It appears as if we're the first ones to see this place in quite some time.
Yeah. Father would love this. I don't know where he is.
He's missing?
Perhaps. Or maybe just far away. It's been more than a half a year since I received a letter from him. He used to send them at least once a month, but now...
I'm sorry. I don't know what to say.
It's not your problem. Don't worry about it, he'll turn up. This kind of thing isn't really too uncommon for treasure hunters. In fact, my mother is used to it. Even if my father met an untimely end, I should be happy because he perished doing what he loved. We all should be so fortunate. But enough of that. I didn't mean to paint the moment black. We have a job to do, so let's get to it. If there are monsters around, they'll surely be here.
Right.
Right on cue.
There only seems to be two. This should be trivial.
That didn't sound like the welcome we wanted to hear.
What was that?
This wall moves! If we don't hurry, we'll be skewered!
Ah! Hey, wait for me!
It's that boy from the village.
He must have followed us. Hey, watch out!
Hey, don't worry about me. I can fight monsters too. Watch!
What now? One foolish move and he can have us both in trouble.
I agree, but we don't have much choice right now. Hey, you! If you insist on being here, follow my directions. It's the only chance you have of escaping serious harm.
Really? I can fight with you? Okay, anything you say, Chief. By the way, the name's Hans, and I'm ready to serve.
Dead so soon? face it, you're outclassed.
Are you alright, Hans?
Yeah, just look at me. I'm great!
With your help, we were able to defeat the Guardians in here.
Yeah, well, I had a good teacher.
Teacher?
Yeah, you told me what to do. I did it. I learned. A teacher. You.
Well, that may be, but this was a special circumstance. If you wish to fight for a profession, you need to get formal training as a soldier first.
Well, okay. If that's what I gotta do to officially fight monsters, I better go and register right away. 'Cause the sooner I sign up, the sooner I can come back and fight along with you.
Phew, for a minute there, I thought he was going to stay.
Now that he's gone, we should continue exploring, beginning with this glowing area. It appears as if something is levitating beyond this force field.
What is it? It looks somewhat like a mask. No luck. It appears as if some kind of special key is required to deactivate the barrier.
A key?
Yes, it could be an actual key, or a spell that behaves like one. My father would know what to do, if only he were here.
Well, without a key, there doesn't seem to be any more to do here. If we can't obtain the mask, no one else can either. Let's leave this as it is. The civilization that created this perished as a result of war, no doubt.
Really? But...
How do I know that? It's how all great civilizations meet their eventual end. Hopefully, I can make a small contribution towards changing that cycle.
I believe you will, Max. All this serious talking here has left me cold. Let's get out into the warm sunlight. We carried out the mission and have returned, sir.
Ah, yes. Good work. Let's hear the report.
Yes, sir. The area to the west hid an ancient ruin where the monsters were hiding. After a short battle, we destroyed them, eliminating the threat.
I see. Consider your work here done then. Return to the capital at once.
But sir, isn't this area too dangerous to leave unguarded?
While you were investigating the ruins, another squad defeated Venzern, so the state of emergency has been lifted.
So the war is over?
Yes, I was just about to dismiss the mercenaries.
I'll take that as my cue to move on.
You have developed into a fine young man, Maximilian. Just like your father.
But...
no need for modesty. You have developed skills and abilities that would have made your father proud, had he lived to see this.
Thank you, sir.
If you'll excuse me now, I must check the other stations. And remember, I'm counting on you two to become our top knights.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir. So, is that all there is? We're knights now? What?
It's from this point forward that we can work towards our ultimate goals. You, politics, and me, Imperial Knighthood.
If we continue talking, we will never officially even be knights. Right now, we should return to the kingdom capital. Now that our exam is over, I shall travel with you as an associate rather than one under your command. In that capacity, I suggest we leave at once. It almost seems impossible that it's been 3 years since we entered the academy together.
The careers that will define our lives begin now.
And since our paths are divergent, we will not see each other as frequently.
I must admit, I'll miss our conversations about how best to secure peace for the world.
And I shall miss watching you practice swinging your weapon 1,000 times as punishment for being late to class.
Well, who's more foolish? The one who is late to class, or the one that watches that one perform the punishment over and over?
I somehow think that we will soon long for these simpler times. This world is rapidly changing, and it is up to us to make certain that it is for the better.
True. The change is coming faster than we know. Just today I heard from Lord Reeves that Lord Lyle was expelled from the country.
I can only speculate as to why. I'm certain they know what they're doing. However, it surprised me somewhat because Lord Lyle was sentenced to die. To merely expel him was quite a generous act.
It appears that the ranks of the Imperial Knights are rapidly thinning.
Precisely. This looks like your golden opportunity, Wayne.
I sure am going to miss you, Max.
It's not as if we'll never see each other again. Cheer up.
I guess you're right. Oh, I almost forgot. The exchange! We can't break with Academy tradition.
Right. We need to exchange a memento to uphold the graduation tradition. This was handed down to me by my father. I know it will serve you well.
Max, your father meant this as a trust for you. It's too valuable to give away.
Wayne, my goal is to create a world that does not rely on the power of these gems. A world without war. However, if I fail in my efforts, this gem will best serve in your capable hands. I trust that one way or another, through your efforts or mine, we shall achieve the peace we both crave.
Maximilian, I will use this gem to become one of the Imperial Knights, I promise.
Of that, I have no doubt. I know you're supposed to choose the item to trade, but I was wondering if I could request... Well, I would like your ocarina.
I'm sorry, Max. I can't be without this.
Really? Is it valuable?
It has no monetary value to speak of, but I made a promise when I was very young.
A promise?
Yes, this ocarina belonged to a girl I met 10 years ago. We always met at a specific time and place. The last time I went, she was not there, but this ocarina was. It was strange and sad, but I promised never to part with the ocarina. In fact, the only song I can play is the one I learned from her.
Well, I suppose I should ask for something else then. How about just playing a song then?
Sure, I'd be happy to.
Hearing that song brings back so many memories. I can remember the first time we met. Our academy oath. Everything. It seems like yesterday.
The difficult war between Rolandia, Ranzak, and Bernstein kingdoms ended at the time Wayne graduated from the Officers' Academy. The tenuous peace that followed was safeguarded by a select few knights of distinguished service. In order to remain prepared to safeguard that peace, Wayne practiced his battle skills at every opportunity. Wayne! Is Wayne here?
Yes, sir!
Hans, you too.
What is it, sir?
Minister Schneider has summoned you.
Summoned?
Yes, he has an urgent task for you. He requests 2 or 3 members from our squadron. Minister Schneider makes a request of us. We are to comply at once. So hurry to his office.
I understand, sir. We'll go at once.
Good. But your party's not complete yet. Apprentice Knight Charlone Claudius.
Did you call, sir?
You are to go with Wayne as an attendant.
Me?
What, are you hard of hearing now? Yes, you. This request came directly from Minister Schneider. We can't refuse it. What are you waiting for? Go! Kids these days. Like pulling teeth to get them to do anything. We've got a kid who can barely add 2 and 2, wanting to be a knight. And a girl who thinks her family connections guarantees her knighthood. They're nothing but pustules on my posterior. If they are accidentally lost in the line of duty, it will only make my job easier.
Minister Schneider, the members of the 2nd Squadron you requested have come.
Ah, show them in at once.
Very well, sir. Please, right this way.
Wayne Cruz, Hans Berendt, and Charlone Claudius, reporting as requested, sir.
Thank you all for coming. You needn't be so formal, Wayne. This is actually a meeting between friends.
Yes, but you are a minister now, and I'm merely a commissioned officer.
Your dedication to the rights of duty is unflinching. But just for today, humor me and let's have an informal meeting. I desperately need a break. I'm drowning in formality in this position.
Okay, but only because you requested it. I must admit that I missed the philosophical discussions we had in the academy.
By the way, are you the only ones who were sent in response to my request? I had asked that at least 2 or 3 squads be sent. That's at least 10 soldiers.
That's not what Commander Byron told us.
Nonetheless, he knew that I was asking for at least 10 soldiers. I made that clear.
But why would he only send 3?
Isn't it obvious, sir? The squadron chief was sending us out to be killed.
What? But why? We didn't do anything wrong. Did we?
Well, I know he's tired of your incessant idiotic questions, and I think he's jealous of Wayne and me.
This is not the first time he's done such a thing. I just don't know what to do with that selfish man. However, this may actually be an opportunity of sorts for you 3. If you can accomplish the task of 10 men with only 3, people would surely speak well of you. It could help your careers.
Ah, I see what you're saying. I'd be on my way to becoming an Imperial Knight, proving my worth.
Achieving such a feat certainly can't hurt your chances, if you survive. In any case, let me explain what's involved. A mysterious armed band has been appearing in and around Rottenbaum Village, near the border of Ranzak Kingdom.
Bandits?
All we know is that they are heavily armed and armored and have been attacking and pillaging villages.
Perhaps they're mercenaries gone bad?
That seems the most plausible explanation. It is not uncommon for mercenaries released from service after a war to indulge their criminal impulses. In fact, the villages near Rottenbaum have hired guards for protection. It is a serious situation.
Yes, if a citizen's kingdom cannot protect them, allegiance is lost. Nothing good could come of that.
Precisely. Though it is isolated, we cannot ignore the situation. I would therefore like you to investigate it at once.
Understood. We leave for Rotten Bomb immediately.
Oh, and one more request. This one of a personal nature.
What is it?
If the investigation concludes quickly, I would like you to stop by the Magic Academy.
Magic Academy?
Yes, I have requested books from their collection for my studies. I would appreciate it if you would bring them back.
I see. Consider it done.
If there are any further developments here, I shall send my messenger.
I shall see you soon, I'm certain.
I leave these tasks to you now. Good luck.
If we're traveling to Rottenbaum Village, we have a decision to make here. From this point, we can travel south through Klein Village, or turn towards Starkburg, then head southwest to Rottenbaum.
I'm voting for the short route.
Actually, I'm not certain which is the shorter distance.
If there's no clear way that's better, I'd like to travel via Starkburg, if you don't mind.
I have no reason to deny that request. Is there any special purpose for it?
I just wanted to stop by my home. I hadn't expected to receive such a large assignment so soon. I wanted to tell my family that I wouldn't be seeing them for some time.
Right on, Cece, let's do it!
Cece, I suppose you think that's cute, but I assure you that I do not.
But it's just easier than saying Charlone. You have such a long name.
Then I shall just begin referring to you as Runt. It's much easier, don't you think?
Oh great, what do I do? Is this really that important, Hans?
Not really. It wasn't a big deal to begin with. Cece, Charlo, what does it matter? She made a big deal out of it.
I did no such thing. You were trying to get a reaction.
I was not. I just wanted a name that was easier to use.
Really? Well, does it make that much difference, Captain?
Great, just when I thought I was out of this. Who? Me?
Yes, what is your honest opinion? Does it make a difference?
Well, in a very urgent or hectic battle situation, yes, it might make a difference. For example, the minister's name is Maximilian, but I began using Max when we were in the academy together. It was simply easier.
Well, I can see how that would be true for a name like Maximilian.
Yeah! See? It does make a difference.
This is ridiculous and a waste of time. If it will get us moving, I'll accept Charlo.
Thank you.
You're something else. Say, how about we make this a new beginning? Eh, Charlo?
Fine, a new start. Now then, can we please stop by my home in Starkburg on the way to Rottenbaum Village?
Of course.
This will only take a moment. Please wait here.
Well,
What is it?
I was actually hoping to use the washroom. It's been a long trek.
Oh, yes. Go down the hall and turn right. Then straight to the back and it's on your left.
Thank you.
Wow! Charlo's family is loaded! If I'd have known this, I would have been a lot nicer to her.
Actually, I'm a bit surprised as well. I had no idea her family was wealthy.
Now I get why she didn't like the shortened name. I don't think that's cool in these hoity-toity kind of families.
Possibly. Hans, I'd love to debate the merits of short names in wealthy families, but I have urgent business to attend to. Why'd you tell me the long way to get to the washroom? This way would have been shorter. What's that? I hear voices. It sounds like Charlone.
But it's so lonely around here without you. Pietro, what are you talking about? Young boys should be able to get into all sorts of wonderful trouble without their big sisters around. But You must understand that for me to receive an assignment like this so early is a great honor. If I work hard and prove myself worthy, I'm sure I can become an Imperial Knight.
But you're a girl. Imperial Knights have always been men.
Well, that used to be the case, until Julia Douglas became an Imperial Knight. It is possible now. I'm certain that it will not be easy, but I am prepared to try. No goal worth achieving is ever easy.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
But just know that even though you may miss me, I'll be away working to make our family proud. Don't get discouraged. You won't be ill forever, Pietro.
Sir, it does not become a knight to eavesdrop.
I was looking for the way back from the washroom.
Charlone's younger brother Pietro became ill when he was very young and has difficulty walking by himself. When the illness came, the doctors said he would not live past 10. We lost all hope in any future for him. However, Charlone never abandoned hope. Every day she came and told Pietro of the happenings in the outside world, and every day she gave him the hope he needed. I believe that the only reason Pietro lives today is because of his sister Charlone.
I see.
Recently, we've heard about an operation that can cure Pietro.
So he'll be all right then?
Perhaps, if he will submit. You see, the operation is said to be quite painful. Thus far, he has refused to do it. So, Charlone made a promise to him. She told him that if she became an Imperial Knight, he would have the operation.
Oh.
I trust that you shall keep this disclosure between us, however. Besides Pietro and Charlone, you and I are the only ones that know of this.
Lord Claudius does not even know?
Not yet, though I believe Charlone will approach him to ask for his assistance. We should go. Please remember our agreement.
Certainly.
Charlone, please do be careful.
Don't worry, I will. Please take care of Pietro while I'm away.
Of course, milady. I trust that you are in good company and wish you the best. Farewell.
Goodbye. They got what they deserved.
Up for darts?
I pity you! Witness my fury!
My father would be proud of how we fought here.
Wait up! I'm so tired!
Oh, come on! What happened to your "this is an assignment from the king" enthusiasm? Suck it up!
Yeah, but look, there's nobody here. We don't need to walk so fast searching.
What? Did you expect that these marauders would just jump out and shake our hands? If they were easy to find, they would have been found by now.
Can't we just go to an inn for the night? I'm cold and tired and wet. Oh boy, this sucks. Can we go back now?
If you're going to let a little water stop you, you're more of a girl than I am.
Hey, that's not very... Quiet.
What is it?
I think we found what we're looking for, and they even came to us.
They're giants! Oh, why'd they have to be so big?
You'll soon regret the hour you decided to come looking for us. And no one will hear your screams.
There's only 2 of them, but we can't be careless. With their size and armor, they could kill us if we make even the smallest error.
Captain, there is a raised clearing in the field near the back.
Right. We can use this terrain to our advantage. Let's go.
Oh, I have a bad feeling about this.
I sense the fear piercing your black heart. You can't win!
Here comes the pain! Woo-hoo!
I see your fear!
This should do the trick.
That was interesting.
Hey, I don't know about you, but I want to see what kind of freak is in this thing. It's just sand.
There's nothing in the armor but sand? How is that possible?
Perhaps it was a sand golem.
The sand came from inside, so that seems like a reasonable explanation.
Well, what do we do now?
Well, I assume these are the Marauders, and we've stopped them for the time being. Our next stop should be the Magic Academy. We have to go there anyway for Minister Schneider, so we should take some of this sand for them to analyze.
Let's cut to the heart of the matter.
Evil can never prevail. Excuse me.
Yes?
You shouldn't be here alone. This area is overrun with marauders and thieves. It's not safe.
Thieves?
Yes, Rottenbaum Village has been attacked repeatedly by armored marauders. Oh, by the way, my name is Wayne Cruz. I'm a knight of Bernstein Kingdom, and these are my associates.
It's very kind of you to take an interest in me.
It's my sworn duty.
Well, it's sweet just the same. Oh, by the way, my name is Arietta.
Well then, Arietta, if you are traveling through here, can we escort you to ensure your safety?
My, you are a kind knight, aren't you? However, I shall be perfectly safe. Sarab shall see to that. Right, Sarab?
I see. Take care then. You too, Sarah.
Come, Sarab. We should be going. Farewell, Wayne.
She was pretty hot, wasn't she?
Pig? That is inappropriate talk from a supposed professional servant of the king.
I was just warning her that this was a dangerous area and that she shouldn't travel alone.
What was her response?
She thanked me for my concern, but assured me that her wolf could defend her if necessary. My question is, what is she doing here in the first place?
As Wayne and the party moved through the forest, a heavy rain began to fall. Looking for shelter, they noticed a small cabin nearby. With few other options, it was quickly decided to use it for refuge. It was soon discovered that a young man with a calm demeanor was living there.
It looks like the rain has stopped.
It's so nice now. It's hard to believe it was just pouring. Good thing this cabin was here, or we'd still be cold, wet, and miserable.
Thank you for your hospitality.
There's no need for thanks.
I should probably thank him too, but he's just so quiet.
Hey, you say that like it's a bad thing. It's not.
Hey! Are you talking about me?
Why? Do you think I am?
Yeah, and I don't like it.
That face seems so familiar.
What's the matter, Captain?
I remember seeing him before. I believe he's...
Sir Ernest Lyle, a former Imperial Knight.
What? That was Sir Lyle? And how would you know what he looks like, Charlo?
I'm striving to become an Imperial Knight myself. Of course I know what they look like. Besides, I met him at a palace function my father attended.
You mean parties? You partied with him?
I never expected to see Sir Lyle in a place like this.
Oh, I have a question. What's an Imperial Knight doing living here? It's not even in Bernstein Kingdom.
Don't you know anything? I'm only going to tell you this once, so you'd better listen up. Don't you remember the revolt against the government a year ago? Sir Lyle fought against Bernstein Kingdom.
After Venzern was defeated, Sir Lyle could have been given the death sentence. However, King Elliot ruled that he merely be expelled.
Oh, right. Yeah.
So what now, Captain?
I don't intend to act on this information at the moment. Sir Lyle is living his life quietly in exile. We have no right nor reason to disturb that now. We've already lost too much time here. Let's continue on.
to my spicy little friends, pendejo!
This should do the trick.
Evil can never prevail. Witness my fury!
Dos for the price of uno! have one of these coming!
Evil can never prevail. Witness my fury! Yeah!
when I should have zagged.
I have a gift for you!
Reap this! They're no threat to us now. Furthermore, we would like you to examine this armor, as well as the residue inside it.
I shall see that it is done as you request, sir.
Thank you. We were also sent by Minister Schneider to retrieve some books he requested previously.
Ah, yes. Just a moment.
Oh, Miss Kareen, you're early this month.
Yes, I was able to take some early vacation days, so I finished this chapter sooner than expected. It's quite a bit heavier than the last chapter. I hope you don't mind.
Oh, good heavens, no! The more information, the better. Now just wait here and I'll return in a moment with your payment.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
I sincerely doubt she'll be back anytime soon.
If you stay that nervous, you'll be exhausted by the time she returns.
You're probably right.
Is this your first time here?
Actually, it is. I've come to retrieve books for someone. And you?
My name's Kareem. I've come to deliver a manuscript.
A manuscript? Are you writing a book?
Yes, the Magic Academy commissioned me to author a book about the different varieties of herbs that grow on this continent. I have experience with herbs because of the work I do in the hospital at Grandshill.
That's quite impressive. Grandshill is a large town to serve.
Thank you for waiting. Here is the payment for the manuscript. I'll see you next month.
Well then, I guess I'll be on my way.
Thank you for waiting so patiently. Since the volumes are quite large, I've bundled them in the other room. I'm not certain you'll be able to lift them.
Thank you for your concern, but I'll have no problem transporting them back to Bernstein.
Man, these books are really heavy.
We have to take them to Minister Schneider. Complaining won't change that.
Good day, Wayne. You're precisely where I guessed you'd be.
Is something wrong?
I've come to inform you that Minister Schneider is waiting for you north of Agris Village.
Really? I wonder why he changed his plans.
I'm afraid I'm not privy to those details. Once you arrive at Agris Village, I'll escort you to meet him. Please make your way there as quickly as possible.
For the price of Uno!
Your end is now!
This is what they call an especiale. Humiliation galore coming right up! Pure kinetic energy in action wins out again! Humiliation galore coming right up! Hans, when you care enough to send the very best. I see your fear. No! It wasn't supposed to end this way.